Gentlemen, welcome to Game Trender's review to Defences in a Clash of Clans, the popular clan-based building game. If you go to gametrender.net, you'll find our defence guide is one of the most highly sought after. Yeah, we are making this recording for yourselves to learn all about defence in Clash of Clans. Basic defences: you can be exposed to the cannons, archer towers, walls, mortars, bombs, air defences, spring traps, wizard towers and giant bombs. Naturally, as the game progresses, you can upgrade all of these features depending upon your town hall's level. Note that I am level 22, I have 3 cannons. Lower levels will have less cannons, higher levels have more cannons. Talking about different defences you have, look at the archer tower for example. The archer tower has fantastic defence, however, it's got quite a low hit point. As it says, archer towers have longer range than cannons, and like cannons they can attack flying enemies. Be aware that in later levels there will be balloons. Balloons only have 2 effective defences, that's the anti-air defence, and of course the archer towers. Both air defence and archer towers don't have very many hit points. That's why you need to turn to more robust defences such as the cannons and the mortars. Mortars, however, be aware that mortars only have limited radius around themselves. They're virtually indefensible around themselves. There's a dead zone where they will not be able to take out the enemy. Cannons are very robust, keep them protected at all costs. Little known fact for newbies is that the walls do not need builders to build them. They can be built at any stage and upgraded multiple times. But as like anything else in the game, the greater you proceed into it, the more these defences will cost. If other defences which have one-time uses, these are bombs, the spring traps, and the giant bombs. What's better than the bomb? Well, that would be a giant bomb. However, these are very pricey. They require a high-level town hall, and they're also one-use defences. Let's have a quick look at what I've got set up here. These are the base defences I've got set up. I'm going to point out a few things to you. Note that my town hall is in the centre. The reason it's in the centre and surrounded by other buildings is that when it's attacked, the walls provide the first layer of defence. Enemies attacking will have to go through the expendable buildings, such as the gold mine, and such as the elixir collectors, and such as the troop barracks over there. It's in the centre. It's surrounded by cannon. It's surrounded by archer towers, and all these fences are layered. Note the arc of fire of the archer tower overlaps with the arc of fire of the cannon, and in all corners of the base are protected. I've repelled many attacks. Note that enemies, when coming at my base, tend to go in through what we call the northern side, because it is the least protected side. It's got the walls that become the least upgraded. Talk about upgrading walls, obviously starts with the basic stake fence, upgraded later to the brick walls, and the larger level 3 walls, moving on to the level 4 walls, and so on. That's my basic defences which I've got set up there. Note layered defences, note the bomb placements, and of course, like I've said, we've got the archer towers with overlapping arcs of defence with the cannons and the mortar as well. Mentioned earlier on the mortar tower. Note around the mortar tower there's a dead zone where we will not be able to repel enemies. However, that is why I have my archer towers and my cannon protecting that mortar. Let's look at some more robust defense solutions from higher level players. You can do that by going across to the top players on the trophy list. Currently at the moment we have the Vassal, who's level 62, who plays for the Hermit clan. Let's visit him and see what sort of defences he has going. Now we're off to visit the Vassal. Right, Town Hall in the centre. Note the town hall has been heavily upgraded since he is level 62. The walls he has going for him, highly upgraded walls. Level 6 walls there, level 7 walls. We have level 8 cannons. He's The Vassal level 62, let's just zoom out a bit there, with 1, 2, 3, 4 cannons that he's able to access level 62. There's 1, 2 mortars, 3 mortars in the vicinity there, all mortars at level 6. Note that his expendable buildings, such as his builders, such as his barracks, such as his elixir collectors, his laboratory, all around the outside. And we have the more robust defences and the town hall in the centre. Crucial to have the town hall multiply protected, because that is what the enemy is going to be aiming for if they're going to want to achieve their stars. As the game goes on, your needs might change. For example, you might have quite a large amount of gold or elixir you need protecting. If that is the case, then feel free to swap and mix and move around your defences. At the moment, obviously the Vassal wants to protect his town hall. That's why I have 2 wizard towers with air defense around it, with the mortars in there, because remember the mortars aren't that well protected when they're in immediate vicinity around themselves. And then around the outside we have the archer towers, and we have highly upgraded cannons. Well, so that's Game Trender's basic introduction to defense. Feel free to visit us on http://gametrender.net for more guides on Clash of Clans and other hot topics of mobile gaming. See you on Clash of Clans. I'm BombDaddy77 for GameTrender.net.